get rolling here tonight here in Jerseyville. Are you fans out there ready to have a good time here tonight? Come on, we need to hear ya. All right, we have got an outstanding program here tonight, fans, and we have got 16 of the best two-wheel drive roller. What that means, you'll be the only one in the class that will have the option to take her turn down this run. All right, looks like we're about ready to get rolling here tonight. Stone Cold out of Kentucky. Supercharger, like we said, about 3,000 horsepower. Looking at here tonight, super modified two-wheel drive competition. Two-wheel drive competition. Fans, let's get run all over. Champion Stewart here with the PBL circuit. And we can see it convincing. Now this truck right here, fans, brand new ride for the Nelson family. Jeremy built this truck during the winter months. They just finished it up. Actually, last night, they ran a 19 in the summer. So, Missy Nelson going to go to work here tonight with a beautiful looking truck. Brand new machine here on the tour. Midnight Chaos here in two-wheel drive. And a tough night right there, man, for 15 Nelson. Just past that 200-foot mark. That truck got up in the air there, not exactly sure, but just like that, the fire kind of went away from it. We're back underway here. So let's get you caught up on the distances right now. D9 truck at Jerseyville. This is a 314.70. He leads the class now. Sitting in the number 2 spot, Dave O'Driscoll with the Stone Cold truck at 313.23. So that's our two top distances right now here in two-wheel drive. Distance 4. Misty Nelson was 234.57. 230. And the team out of Tennessee. Tim Messer getting ready to go to work here tonight. Now Tim currently sitting in the number 4 spot. We've had 2 events on the circuit so far. This is hook number 3 here for 2024. So once again, number 4 is on the start line. Here we go. Real tough runner here. Currently tied for the number 1 spot in the point standings here on the PBL circuit. Now last year had 2 wins out on the circuit. Like to double that here for 2024. Hook number 3 for this class. They pulled it out there. And that starting line area will start to tear up here as we run these super modified 2-wheel drive. So it looks like early on we're kind of working off that right center spot in the track here, and we'll see if they start moving around here in just a little bit. So the corn burner out of Iowa, he is up next. Gotta go better than 314.70. Doing the riding here of the Park City Auto Parts Chevrolet tonight here in Jerseyville. Good looking Chevy S10. Now Lisa Tatum, she's been out on the circuit quite a few years, over 25 years of pulling experience right here on the start line. All right, where's all the ladies? Come on, ladies, let's make some noise. Let's cheer around. Let's see if she can take over that number 1 spot. 320.30. That's our high water mark here in 2-wheel drive. Those 3 officials have the final word on our pulling track. As we got that good looking wheelie backing in right now. Toby Moore doing the driving here on the Dust Devil machine. On a red bud Illinois. Another one of our Illinois trucks. You do have a whole bunch more here at the bottom of the field. Of course, you got the start to change. You'll see some dark spots, some light spots in the track. Right now, we're in the sunlight, so things are looking pretty consistent out there. And yes, it will change here as that sun will go down. That moisture will start working its way out. All right, here we go. left. Jacob Wiley here in the Easy Money out of Orangeburg, Kentucky. Good looking Chevy S10. Well, I'll tell you right now, as we measure to that 100th of a foot, we measure to, we can go an extra decimal point to 1,000th of a foot if we need to, if there is a tie situation. All right, here we go, Chevy fans. Easy Money. Barbee. He won tough customer here. Bobby picked up a big win up in Maxville, Wisconsin to start off the season. Currently, Bobby tied for the number 2 spot in the points. Now check out his 1941 Willys. Of course, you long-time fans may remember, of course, Ricky Long ran this truck for many, many years. Started off years ago. Place to start from out there. Now fans, check out a lot of these trucks run the 20-car style header. This truck has them on here a little bit different sound than the Zoomies you normally see on the two-wheel drive. A little bit different sound. All right, slack on the chain, we're ready to go. The Will Make It out of Tennessee, Bobby Barbee. Bobby Barbee, what do you think, fans? Did she do it? Nice straight pass there, 320.30. That's our high water mark. Saw her start in the middle of the track, kind of let it drift up to the right side of the track here. Didn't get close at all to that right-hand chalk line. I think that's what she was aiming for. 25 years, holding experience. Currently sits number 3 all time. Wins the market in the two-wheel drive class 20. Good runner right here, Jeremy Nelson. Jeremy currently tied for the number 1 spot in points. 2011 points champion here on the PPL circuit. You'll notice quite a few of these competitors have been champions over the years. Very, very tough. just let go there on that truck. Let's give her a tough round of applause, fans. Bethany Nelson. Right here at the Jerseyville County Fair. And we've got Michael White, the truck out of Lafayette, Tennessee, backing up here in the weight transfer machine. The Chevrolet Colorado. Any motorsport, that is an addiction, that is for sure. All right, slack out of the team. We're ready to go. No trip starts rolling, fans. Yeah, let's start with a tight end. Here comes the action. Following their dad Dale's footsteps here tonight, along with this event. Out of Troy, Missouri, as well as out in Fairfield, Illinois. All right, here we go. Wheel drive. All right. Watch those butterflies on the injector hat. That will tell you when this truck will go full throttle. It'll ease into it. You get it locked into the track. Here we go. The stimulus package.